from the bustling metropolitan streets of Vancouver to Iquitos, Peru, deep in the Amazon jungle. Yo, I'm at Vancouver Airport and I am waiting for my flight down to Peru. Got a few transfers, Mexico City, Lima, and then Iquitos as they call it. Deep in the Amazon jungles, it's a city surrounded by rainforest. Hundreds of miles in every direction. You can only get there by boat or plane. And then I'm going to go on a boat for another hour to a Ayahuasca retreat. And there I'm going to have probably the experience of a lifetime, you know what I mean? But I'm excited. It may put me on my arse, knock me the fuck out, so to speak, but you know, I might need that. I think it's going to give me whatever I need. I have intentions that I'm going to take to it, but you never know. It's just like doing mushrooms, really. They say the mushroom doesn't give you what you ask for, it gives you what you need. So I'll be heading down there very shortly. And I'll try and document as much as I can. I'm not going to film the ceremonies or interfere or anything like that. But today was a big day. I passed my EMR, Emergency Medical Responder, so it's BC ambulance level paramedic. It was a licensing exam. You have to go through life scenarios and that. And I was dreading it, you know. But I'm so happy that I passed. Otherwise it'd be hanging over me. I had to do 2 life scenarios, 1 trauma, 1 medical. And I actually passed with flying colours. Surprised myself sometimes. That was actually a little test for me as well. If I couldn't pass that, then I thought I might have some brain damage from my BKFC losses recently, the 2 knockouts. I've put the test to myself, if I can pass this quite intellectually challenging course, then I can continue fighting because my brain isn't that fucked up. And I did with flying colours, so I can't wait to get back in that fucking ring. Let's go. Touchdown, Peru. 17. Leave my shoes out there for now. This is cool. This is basic, but that's what we want. That's how it's supposed to be. So here's my bed in a full mosquito net. That is good, because I've already been bitten once. I don't usually get bitten at all. I don't know. I think it'd be fine. So yeah, I just got here. It was a bumpy ride. And I left on Thursday, 6:30 in the morning. I left on home. It's now Saturday at 2:45. I'm still wearing the same clothes, so I'm going for a shower. After the shower, I had a walk around the site. That's the Maloka, where the magic happens. Just showing you the toilets here. Very good facilities. It's not a hole in the ground like that there. It's a good old normal toilet. There's a football pitch. No one played football while I was there. And then I met some of the locals. Oh shit. Fuck. Don't come near you then. Fucking thing. As you can see, they grow a lot of the medicines and the food right on site there. So this is my second day here. Last night I slept for 14 and a half hours. Long time since I've done that. I felt tired, but not that tired. And just the noise of the jungle was beautiful actually. Helped me sleep. Soothing, isn't it? Sometimes people put on this noise to go to sleep. Or rushing water or something. Anyway, today was like introductions. I got to sit in the Maloka and have just a talk about what's going to happen. And then I walked the grounds. I got attacked by a parrot. Jumped on my back and pecked me a few times. Teach me for going near it. Warning received. So tomorrow is the first ceremony. In the evening, in the morning, we do a vomito, which is like a purgative. You eat these plants and drink it, and then you vomit and you clear yourself ready for the ceremony and ready for the week. So that's in the morning, and then the ceremony starts at around 7:30 in the evening, goes on quite late. So looking forward to it. So I've got 25 minutes until I go into my first ceremony. Time is taking ages. I'm very excited, actually. This is mapacho, sacred tobacco. It's pure tobacco. It's used during the ceremony. It's also used to protect you. So, yeah, I'll see you on the other side. Yo, ceremony 1 is complete, and what do I have to say? Well, There's a lot more to this world or this universe than us mere mortal men as minds can comprehend. That's for sure. Wow. So it is the morning after the first ceremony, and I'm still in a good place. It was very, very good, enlightening. I had some very good messages. So you go in with intentions, and they sing Icaros to you. You get two, and they focus on a physical thing or like a mental thing. Mine was actually my lack of confidence and anxiety this time. Tonight I'm going in with different intentions, but they also say you got to ask Mother Ayahuasca questions when you're on your own on your mat, and I did, and I had some very good answers. Like, one of my main things is being a better father. I think I'm a pretty good father, but there's always room for improvement, you know, and I just asked about my daughter and how I can help her, what she needs to learn, and I got a step-by-step guide which I've written down here. With other psychedelic journeys it's been hard to remember the messages, but with this one it's actually been quite easy to remember, which is great because I've got a bad memory anyway. I might even ask him to do a healing song on my memory. That's what you get for drinking alcohol your whole life, being punched in the head so many times. There's a guy, an older guy who's retired, Gary, and he had a rough night. They call it purging, but almost immediately after taking the ayahuasca drink, maybe within 5 minutes, maybe less, he puked in his bucket. And then that was just him puking, going to the toilet. But then they come round after an hour or so and they give you a chance to have a second dose if you don't feel effects. What a trooper, he went for his second dose, even going through that. And he had a bit of a rough night, but I just spoke to him outside the toilets and he's in high spirits. He understands that it's purging. These had to come out as a part of the process. He's going to go in it with more focus next time, but I half thought maybe he was going to be like, nah, this ain't for me. But no, he's got the right attitude, you know, respect to that man. When my medicine came on, I went for that second dose, you know. I'm a bit of I always want more, you know what I mean? I can't have one drink. I just like, fucking, just full speed ahead, basically. But, yeah, so I said my second dose against the recommendations of the facilitators. But it was good. I'm glad I did. I sat down on my mat after that first dose and then it hit me and the effects started coming on. I could see these patterns like flashing past me, and it was all white basically. You close your eyes, it's obviously dark, but everything was white. And, you know, I was like, wow, these are kind of like futuristic sort of electric kind of patterns. It was not what I expected from Mother Ayahuasca, like Mother Nature. And I was just observing and asking what are these, and it would go into little bits and show me things. But then I only just realised when I woke up today that exact patterns is that right there. They were coming and going to my front. It's basically a plant, one of the dieter plants. People that do long durations, they diet on a plant as well as doing ayahuasca. And that is that's kind of the symbolism of it. That's how it comes through. And then we went on different journeys. I asked different questions. My main intention, you have personal intentions as well, which you ask inside your own head. Am I on the right path? And I'm pretty sure I received the message that I am. I believe that I'm a good person, and I have the protector spirit in me. I always have. And I kind of got justification for that, you know, reassurance, which is nice. I have a lot of other things, but I won't bore you with them now. We're going into the ceremony again tonight. and I'm looking forward to it. See you later. What the fuck is that? That was a much stronger dose. I think that's what they call a bomber, because I was fucking fucked for a long time. There was more challenging aspects this time. Some personal decisions, running through those, and facing some traumas that I've not wanted to think about since I was a kid. But this is how the healing process works, I know. I was having a lot of dialogue and I asked Mother Ayahuasca, what happens when you die? And it was clear as day. Our consciousness is too special to just evaporate. So today is a day off, which is very welcomed for me. I'll lower my dose tomorrow. I'm just going for a walk outside of the retreat centre to see what I can find in the local area. We're deep inside the Amazon, and there's going to be some surprises surely. Hopefully not any jaguars. I've got one of their brother's teeth right there. The bloke that sold me this, in the tribal guy, he's got a little store there. He shot the jaguar on site there, and I have its tooth. And the other night there were shots fired in the middle of the night, which I can only imagine they're shooting at a big animal. You wouldn't be shooting at anything small, certainly not snakes, unless it's an anaconda. So yeah, that's interesting. It's really nice the way the security works. They're really good security actually. They are armed at night. I've seen them walk around late at night with long rifles. But they have dogs, which are, some of them are quite small, little, like Chihuahua sort of dogs, and their job is the early warning system, and they alert the men to anything coming onto the perimeter. And they bark, and you hear them going at things during the night, and it's a perfect warning system really. And then the men go over and check out what it is. So last night was ceremony 3 on the Thursday, and I thought I was going for a good dose, not as big as the one before, but in quantity it should be okay. It was way more than my first night, but the effects weren't too strong. I didn't see the visions that I did before, but I did see some visions. It was darker. Before I'd had a lot of light. This one was darker, and I saw some snakes and stuff. One of my intentions was asking for forgiveness for my sins, things I'd done when I was younger, some violence, and yeah, that was what was going in. I don't know how that went really, because the effects weren't too strong, but I did get to lie there and see the whole ceremony and how it played out, when before the other 2 ceremonies I haven't had a clue what's going on until they're like waking you up to take you to your Icaro in front of the shaman maestro. So it was good to see everything happening. Poor old Gary was purging again constantly the whole night, just non-stop. The amount of air that comes out in burps it's unnatural. I don't know where the air comes from. One of the facilitators drank as well, Zara. She was purging a lot, and the burps are just like full burp. Like, but then another one, and then another one. It's just, where is that air coming from? It's a bit uncomfortable drinking it at the beginning. I'm struggling to keep it down. But I'm just hoping for a good ceremony to send me on my way.
Yeah, Look, making that bread that hard though. Young G shifting that cargo. I get high when I'm at the top. I might climb Kilimanjaro. When I pull up and clear up shop, I need to re-relax.
Gotta get that fizz in. I've only done 2 sessions since I've been here. The Saturday and this is the Friday. You can take a week off, basically. You're doing work on other muscles, other things bigger than these biceps. It's good to have it here though. I just got on the scales, put on loads of weight at work recently, 5 kilos heavier than I've ever been. And my goal was to get down to 81 kg, which is a good walking round weight for me. I'm 81 kg. It's been a lot of fasting here. I'm eating very healthy. There's no crap at all. So yeah, happy with that. That was ceremony 4 complete. It's the morning after right now, and I couldn't have had a better ceremony. It was incredible. I've actually had a lot of looks that you hear about. I've had the good dose at the beginning. I've had the second one was a bomber, very strong. The third one was not the real full effects, but the medicine was working in another way. And the 4th ceremony was just an incredible experience. It was perfect to leave this place with that experience. I got exactly what I needed, what I came here for. My intentions were fulfilled. I had my questions answered. I now believe in a lot more things than I did before. And I have a game plan for my life ahead. That is the truth. Not just for my work and my business, which I'm about to be launching. This whole 6-site thing with situational awareness. I have a book, Man Protect, Fulfill Your Primal Duty, that I've been writing for 5-6 years now. But also my family, like a lot came through about how I can be a better father, and that was one of my main intentions, asking. And I had like checklists and just little things I can do with my daughters to help them grow and prepare them for their lives ahead. And yeah, I learned about love, about showing love a lot more to my family and my wife. I love her, and I had some good insights. She's always in my corner, and I just need to talk to her more. My way is just to be inside my own head, and this has helped me to get out of that and open up more. I'm going to be sharing my experience with everyone I've met, everyone I know, whether they want to hear it or not. This marks the end of my stay here at the retreat deep in the Amazon jungle of Peru. I'm about to leave in a couple of hours to go to Iquitos, where I'm going to kickstart my business of 6-site and do some on-the-street filming, teaching situational awareness and giving a vlog. I call it vlog. My wife, my missus, hates that. Shows my age. I feel like I'm surprised, but of course Mother Ayahuasca knows what I needed and would leave me on a high like this. You know, I was a bit down after the Tuesday session. The whole day I was, there's troubling moments in that. But yeah, after the ceremony 4 on the Friday night, everything just came together. We're going to change the world. We're going to better the world and make it a better place for our children and their children. There's a balance that needs to happen. This is my new mission. So let's go. If you're a veteran and you've watched this video and you're interested, give me a message, DM me on here or Instagram, and I'll get you booked on to my next journey down here. And I'll be guiding, basically running the logistics. I'm a medic as well, and I'll be a facilitator, and no money will go to me, it'll go to the retreat. You just got to pay the retreat and your flights, and that's it. I'll see you down here. Oh yeah, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Help me on my journey and ask any questions you have.